Hello and welcome to Allot on Air. Our podcast today is a conversation between Erez Antebi, CEO of Allot, and Marc Rouanne, Chief Network Officer at Dish Wireless. The podcast was originally recorded after Dish selected Allot to protect the first greenfield 5G network in the United States. We hope you enjoy it.
I'm happy to be here today with Marc Rouanne, Chief Network Officer and EVP at Dish Network. Thank you, Marc, for taking the time to answer some questions with us. You've stated openly that security is very important to Dish.
Yeah.
Can you share with us a little bit why you think that?
Yeah, actually, it is important because our customers, our prospects, enterprise customers are putting it as a top priority. Every time we talk to them about 5G, they understand 5G offers much more capabilities, but then their question or their feeling is that if there are more capabilities, if it's more open, if it addresses more devices, what about security, right? And so it's really at the top of their concern. And so we have to move the security to the next level. It's really the demand they have that if it's just a 4G type of security or 5G as we know it today in the US, it's not enough. And the second thing they're asking is that they want to control a part of that security themselves. They want to have visibility. They want to be able to master it, program it, define it. So it's a demand from our customers. Now, for us, why Dish wants to invest on security? Because natively 5G offers much more possibilities because we have access to much more data. We see what's happening in the network real time. We can change, we can secure, isolate, transform, react much faster than in 4G. So why not leveraging it, right? What we have seen is that, really at the beginning of the discussions, we feel when people understand 5G, if they understand this cloud native, if they understand the opportunity it brings, and if they really master the capability to deploy a software-defined network. So that's what we saw. We saw the capability to really protect end-to-end, which is what you want in 5G. If you have a network of networks, each sub-network has to be protected end-to-end. You can't just have a point at the center or at the edge. So that's one thing we wanted to see. We wanted to see as well the capability to react very fast, real-time with the data. So being data native and understand that if you can observe a lot, you can react fast. And that's what we wanted to see. And then we also wanted to have, as I said, a win-win cooperation where we could offer security as a service to our customers because that's what they want, right? If we just tell them, trust us, the network is secure, it's not enough. That's the basic, but then they say, okay, it's secure. What else can I do on top of your own security? Like when you have your own device, you want to master your own password and security yourself, right? But that's the same here. They want to master the whole chain. That's what they ask us. And we selected Allot because of this capability to offer security as a service per sub network. When it comes to consumers, I think, because of the pandemic, because of the way people are working now, we need to be able to expand security across mobility. Right? Before, people had different zone where they were at work, they were at home, or they were on the move. But this has kind of disappeared. People can work from anywhere. They change places where they live depending on their constraints now. They're remote. So we need to give them access to their own management of security wherever they are for the different use cases. If they are working for their company, for their job, they need to have a certain level of security that is separated from their consumer needs. And people are becoming very sensitive about what data they want to expose, right? So we think it's going to be at the center of the discussion of 5G, the real 5G, as I said, not the upgrade of 4G networks.
So you see this as a major offering, major importance to consumers as they go into the 5G network.
Yeah, to be honest, I see it more important than speeds or 5G. A lot of people think of higher speeds. I think for a lot of people, 4G is very fast already, and I'm not sure many people want to pay for additional speed. They want to pay for additional security.
Marc, thank you very much for taking the time. Thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you.
That's it for today's episode. Thanks for listening. You can get more information about network intelligence and security solutions for service providers and enterprises on our website at allot.com. Subscribe to this podcast to make sure you hear about new trends and technologies on the next episode of Allot on Air.